Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. The message I heard is, Eniola, fetch me my soul. And I heard this like screaming. God was not happy when he said that. He was screaming this. Okay, the scripture. And for those of you who don't know who Eniola is the character from King of Boys. She is the King of Boys. Okay, the big boss. Okay, the scripture God sent me to is Acts 10 and 9. About noon the following day, as they were on their journey and approaching the city, Peter went up to the roof on the roof to pray. He became hungry and wanted something to eat. And while the meal was being prepared, he fell into a trance. He saw heaven opened and something like a large sheet being let down to the earth by its four corners. It contained all kinds of four-footed animals, as well as reptiles and birds. Then a voice told him, "Get up, Peter, kill and eat." "Surely not, Lord," Peter replied. "I have never eaten anything impure or unclean." The voice spoke to him a second time, "Do not call anything impure that God has made clean." This happened three times, and immediately the sheep was taken back to heaven. Okay, so I feel like this is a message to somebody. Somebody, you are feeling like, I just feel like you are very peculiar, very stickler about whom God sends your way. Like the person that God has sent to you, or that has God destined for you, is someone whom you feel like they are very sinful, or maybe you feel like they have sold their soul, or maybe you feel like they have done something that is unforgivable. You feel like something like you feel like they have done something that is so unforgivable that you don't want to forgive them. And I feel like God is saying, I made them clean. I like God is saying, I made them clean. I myself have made them pure. I myself have cleansed them of the sin that they have done before you. And I know it's hard sometimes to trust man. And I feel like God is saying that's why at this point in time you need to trust God, not trust man. Because man will tell you anything. Man will tell you anything just to make you feel okay or to make you feel comfortable. But God will tell you things on a whole different level. When God say what he say, God said what he said. And I feel like for somebody, I feel like you've seen God and how he works. You've seen God and his wonders and his works and his wonders. And God is saying, yo, if I tell you that I made somebody clean and pure for you, you should believe that I made them clean and pure for you. And what they did in their past, or what happened in their past, is their past. And you have to also not only acknowledge the fact that God told you what God told you, but you have to also acknowledge the fact that if that person was to go out and do something behind your back or hurt you, that God would be on their neck. God will be on their head. God will be on their heels about it, because he said what he said, and his word will never come back to him void. And yes, we have free will. Yes, we have the opportunity to do whatever we want to. But as well, if this person was to go against what God told you, if this person was to go against what God said is supposed to be, and they chose their free will to do the wrong thing, you have to also believe that God is going to execute a wrath upon them, because that's not what he said. He wanted them to do something else. I'm thinking about how when you read the book of Enoch, is it Enoch? Yeah, Enoch. Book of Enoch. Yes, is it the book of Enoch?
Most people wouldn't be familiar with that particular one.
I did Bible study on it. But the book of Enoch, if y'all go back about a year ago when I was doing Bible study on the book of Enoch, Enoch came across this area where the angel told him it was basically hell for the planets and the stars. So basically, God is so on point with crossing his T's and dotting his I's, that if a star decided that it would outshine, like its light would go out before God said it was supposed to go out, there's a place for that star to go to be punished. And I know a lot of people are always saying that they are confused at how free will works. And I truly feel like in reality, when we have free will into play, there's so many different options, because every choice could possibly change the outcome. And when you think about it like that, it's very confusing. And in reality, if you just trust God and you trust that God is not going to lead you the wrong way, you trust God that God is not going to steer you the wrong way, you trust that God has already looked into this person's heart, and God already knows that this person is not going to make the wrong decision. God has already determined that this person is going to do exactly what they are supposed to do. That's destined for you and this person to blossom. Then you should not be scared to be with this person. And one other thing, for somebody, you have to also look at what you have done in your past, and you can't be a hypocrite and be telling somebody, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, I don't like that you did this, and I don't like that you did that, when in reality you did something, if not exactly like it, similar to it. That's not fair. That's not right. That's not right at all. It's like, it's so out of line. You have to be you have to really put everything that you've done in your past into account. You know, and that's just the gist of it. God is saying, don't call anything that He has made clean unclean, and don't disrespect Him in such a way as to say it like that. Okay, that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.